That's into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The Chargers at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Again, Herbert. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here's 2nd and 10. Herbert now. And he rifles one incomplete. You look at this Browns defense. Now, they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And, hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into Week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He's got his target. That's complete. But he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To the air again, Herbert. That's complete. Lambert Smith. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
12 more yards.
Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Herbert. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
First down.
11 more on that one and another first down.
At the 8-yard line.
Here's Herbert. His pass caught with the 4. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Chargers 7, Browns nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Second and 6. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, this unit third best in the NFL in stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results are pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. There's some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this done.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 27. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just walk.
And all the way in for the Charger touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Browns nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Setting up the screen for Sampson. Now he's free at the 35. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 53 yards.
Where's the contain there? And yes, that's a question because that was just a simple drop-off. But he hits the Jets, and all of a sudden, the seas part in front of him. A huge result there to flip the field and what was a fairly innocuous play call.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he will find his man on the outside. 2nd and 4. They can still get a 1st down without scoring.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 6-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Chargers. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker turn on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. From the 43, here's second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3, cut, ball's out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
He'll try and run for it. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
And the Browns first down.
Now back to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
22 yards. First down, Cleveland.
They'll set up a throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
First down pass.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Back to throw again. That's Olave bringing in another one. And he is going to have a Browns first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
2nd and 3. Now he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. attempts and 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. And his kick is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Play action. It's Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Herbert. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Gain of 11.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 44-yard line. Back to throw here, Herbert. A rifles one that's going to be intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And the Browns are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
1st down, Browns.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
The Chargers take over.
They brought the house that time on a young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break up their routes quickly as well.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage that he might have a smaller back. It's going to take this across the 15 into Browns territory.
It's a gain of 3. Brings
Here's
up
3rd and 6. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That is caught. 20. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Allen. Keandre Lambert-Smith, 48 yards. And the Chargers are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
19-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
And the Browns first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Tui Pelotu got in and dropped it. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
The second down pass.
That'll go for a gain of 7. That brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and it passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and they will take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Herbert now. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now it's 2nd and 10. To the air again, Herbert. Looking right sideline. That's complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Round 6. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Going for the deep ball. Oh, that is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to let it go again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 35. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They're going to look to throw. That's to the left sideline and incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, no one likes to see that drop. I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is set away. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line.
14-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good, soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
Here's Herbert. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he slings one that's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. On the out route, he finds Johnston. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. On is the Chargers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Taking it about the 16. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
39-yard line.
Well, up big, but still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that, they'll keep that gap awfully wide as they've established already.
4 yards on the pickup.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. back to the ground. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
He's brought down.
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down. Herbert able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Keandre Lambert-Smith with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Round 6. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
21-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired?
This is intercepted. Derwin James with the pick. And the Chargers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw. Herbert. This is caught at the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Looking to throw. Herbert. And this is caught. He's getting a touchdown. Keandre Lambert-Smith, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Chargers have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Round 6. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
The Browns drive about to get started.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
Sets up a first down and goal at the 4-yard line.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Keandre Lambert-Smith from 4 yards out. And the Chargers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
56, Brown 6. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The Browns send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. Taken from just outside the 30. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of the game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Herbert. Oh, he's got it wide open, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 32 on the play.
Goal at the 7-yard
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3.
A 4-yard
Nice job
gain.
defensively
Brings
to
up
hold them to 4, and now it's second and
at the
goal.
Browns' 3-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And it's caught. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal.
No gain on the play.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
2-yard touchdown Brown. And the Chargers are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point try now from Dicker. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Chargers 63, Browns 6. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And this offense on 3rd down today, not getting the job done at all. A very poor 1 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 2. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
They'll drop the throw. He's got his target. That's complete. He's got a first and maybe more. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 48 yards. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Now the first carry here for the running back. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Up the middle they go. Sampson. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. The
He'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. So no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. So he needed one. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back could get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure you got the first down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. The extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Los Angeles, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Southern California, so long, everybody.